Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Minecrafters of all ages, welcome back to our Minecraft Bedrock Survival Let's Play series. We've got some work to do. I'm over here at the Stronghold base, and I don't like the way that looks. I believe that's supposed to fix that. Yeah, that seemed to do it. And I believe our music is a little loud. Let's okay, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So what we're gonna do is we're going into the Nether, and we are going to cut across to our Ocean Monument base. I believe, yeah, it's nighttime. For some reason in this area, there's a buildup of mobs somewheres or something, and I need to find them because when nighttime hits, the mob cap or the entity count is so high that nothing real, like the Nether portal doesn't want to work. Sleeping takes forever. Those kind of problems, right? Let's close that. I may still have too many villagers up above. We'll check into that. I might need to thin dome guys out a little bit more as well. I'll take care of that off camera. I'm not gonna make you guys Watch me take care of that. Alright, so this way here should be the path to the... Now, this is going to actually cut through all that we've been working on digging out. And we did actually do some work on this on stream Thursday over on Twitch. And we found a much closer nether fortress, which just happens to be inside the boundaries here of what we're doing. So I thought it was an amazing find. It's much closer than the original one we found, but it means I gotta kind of rework what I want to do with that area. But it also means Wither Skeleton farm in that area, which is obviously great. Should be very productive. Alright. So, oh, excuse me. Got my little appetite and got a little burping going on. Now we've got a lot of plans to go for here. First off, I'm not sure where that nether portal is going to be. Some of the plans that we're just going to go ahead and put out there are base. We want to incorporate as many of these spawn spots as possible into our base, so that, you know, we have more odds of the guardians spawning in and this stuff just running in the background as we're out and about in the area. We are going to have a dock and a ship. We're out in the ocean. We're going to have fun with the ocean vibe, right? But first, the whole purpose in this stream is to get the base structure designed and figure out exactly how we want to do this. And I'm thinking maybe towers in some of these locations. We brought a lot of resources here. A lot of resources. One thing that I know for sure, we definitely want non-flammable blocks as our main building block, because give me just a moment. Alright, this is why I prefer the keyboard and mouse when possible. Uh-oh. as I was saying, this is why I prefer the keyboard and mouse when possible. That's just not the case right now. So anyways, we need non-flammable blocks so that we're not limiting ourselves, and we could possibly use lava as a way to kill these things to help speed up the process. So our base blocks not being flammable is going to be important, and then as long as we have wood, you know, a somewhat decent amount, you know, just not right on top of any lava, we should be fine. Let's see if we have a stone cutter with us. Yes, we do. And I do not have a crafting table, huh? Did I have crafting tables in there? Let's just pull it right back out and see. No. No crafting tables. That's fine. We can make a crafting table real quick. Oh yeah. Bamboo. You only get 2 blocks. Alright, guess we can do that and that. Now the question is, can't hear me. I'm not sure why you can't hear me. Everything on my end says you should be able to hear me. Why you can't hear me? Maybe you have your volume down. So the question is, all right, we're obviously gonna go with some sort of deep slate. Oh, it takes me forever to see chat. Well, you're not wrong there. You're not wrong there. And that's something that I definitely need to work on. And I am trying my best to get better with that. I think, honestly, the deep slate bricks are what I want to use for this. But we'll see. And the whole point of me doing this here on stream is so that you guys can make suggestions and help shape the way that this turns out. I mean, like I've said plenty of times before, as far as this world goes, you know, it's our world. I sit behind the controller, or well, definitely tonight it's the controller, not the mouse and keyboard. But you know, you guys put in the time to watch the videos and everything, and so you have as much invested in it as I do, as far as what the world looks like. And a lot of suggestions have helped shape the way that our world, for what our world is. I didn't think it was actually going to let me sleep. I was just trying to set my spawn in case phantoms came in. Things got a little hairy. Now these towers, they don't need to be very big, I don't think. I think something like that right there would be sufficient. But I could be wrong. They could need to be bigger. Or maybe that's the key. Instead of just doing like the corners there, maybe we go with these smaller towers. And put them on all of the outside. We're just going to do this one side here at the moment and see how it comes out, and we'll kind of go from there. This will definitely be enough to let us know without getting too invested in our main structure block design just for the towers. In case it does come down, we're just going to do an outline here. And if we had these towers like this, I would suspect that we can do the brick walls, or we could switch to the tiled walls. You know what? Let's do half and half. So these walls would inevitably come across here. I mean, this is all going to go up, you know, to whatever. Or if we were using the bricks, it would be like this. And that's going to help give us a little bit of offset in depth compared to, you know, it'll become more apparent as we go in detail and things like that, I think. But I kind of like the tiled walls a little bit better than the brick walls, because it gives us a different texture in there. And if you're watching this after after, you know, the stream's over and you have suggestions you want to make, don't hesitate to go in the comments and let me know what you're thinking. I do read all of my comments and I always try to reply. I don't think I can change those. No. Wouldn't happen to work that way, would it? So I think for the outside, if we're looking at that, that would yeah, we can go ahead. We can go ahead and do this. We can kind of go ahead and keep on, add more in. And this is inevitably what it would be. I think I've gone through and dug up all the resources out of the ground, and whatnot. I wasn't really too worried about that. We're gonna get plenty of that stuff, so I just kind of went around that for whatever reason. I don't remember. I think it was flooded there. Even though I'm taking up some of these torches, I'm pretty sure we went overkill, and it should still be lit up plenty enough. And I think at the point where we're at, I mean, as long as the creeper doesn't blow out our glass, it's not really gonna be anything that that bad that happens from a mob spawn. We need some more walls. Free lead. And no traders were harmed in the taking of that lead. Alright, so again, we're gonna get a basic idea of the outline here. And it's one layer. We're not really that committed. If something comes along that we think will work better. And I'm pretty sure a 3x3 is plenty of room for a guardian to spawn. I can double check that and make sure, but I believe guardians spawn in a 1 block space. Like, I believe if we just had like everything spawn proof except for this column here and we put some water there, they would spawn right in with no problem. So that's the gist of the outline here for kind of what I had in mind. It's a little different than what I originally thought with the towers or whatever, but this may be a little bit better. This allows us to incorporate all the spawn spots on the outside, while still allowing, even in these corners, plenty of room around. Which is great. Now, we're not looking to really... yes, I did go with walls here for some depth, but we're not really looking for details. We're just looking for the main structure of the build, and we'll take it up, So the question is this the outside? Do we just make the base this size now and just have this be our outside walls? Is that structure done? Because we can, do all kinds of things on the inside there. I've got several ideas that I want to try out for, spawn spots that were going to be on the inside. I like this. This allows our base to be much bigger than I originally planned. And it takes away the awkward feel of, okay, if I have a tower there, how do I, do I have like an outside wall that incorporates this, and then just like a base on the inside of the towers and the wall? This opens up to a much bigger base, which can lead to a lot of opportunities, which is really, really nice. Now, obviously, our base will have limitations in areas, because we will need spots for all these spawn spots to be active and to be collected. We'll probably have all these get collected and go down underneath here and come back up into, a joint system somewheres, into a storage, a item sorter storage. I think this is a good start. I think this is let's go ahead and sleep. Just to, I we did sleep at the stronghold base, so I don't think phantoms would have been a problem, would they? But let's go ahead and I mean, we're still not overly committing to anything um, just by taking these up a little bit more and getting a better idea of what it looks like. I mean, because let's face it, worst case scenario, I tear stuff back down. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. Um, I lose a little bit of time demolitioning it, but I think in order to really get a feel for it, because I do like what we have, but to know if it's really what we want, we need to take it up a little bit more. And then at that point, if we're happy with it, we go for it. Definitely need another set of walls just to make sure. Actually, we're gonna need two. That should be enough to go up 3 layers, if I'm not mistaken. Let's start at this corner. Ooh. Yeah, I've still got a little bit of that cough. Uh, it will take forever doing like that. I mean, it's gonna be hard to tell. There probably is. I mean, I thought about going into a creative copy and testing it out first, but I mean, having the base idea. I mean, I like it. I think it's a little square at the moment, but you know, it's just the base structure. So it bare bones, you know. Um, we can. It won't be quite so square looking. By time we come back in and make other, you know, do the outside details and stuff. But I think that's. I think I like it. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we're gonna end up with right there. Oh, ankles. And again. Alright, so from across the way, that's what the outside would look like. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we want. I mean, I'm not flying completely blind here. I have done a similar build in a you know non-content creator world, and I was happy with how it turned out. I really wasn't sure about these smaller tower deals here because the build I did had bigger towers, and it was a little more like I was describing to begin with. Um, but yeah, I think I mean for the bare bones, I think this is a good solid foundation to work off of. I apologize if you hear the puppies. Somebody shot a gun. I heard a gunshot, and of course, yeah, the dogs are gonna. Oh, there's somebody making a loud noise out there. Uh-oh. Not even all of Florida. I think a good part of it's just like where I'm at. I mean, I'm not like close to a shooting range or anything, so. And I figured when they made the law for the, you know, permitless carry, that there were going to be idiots out there that were going to learn that, you know, that didn't mean what they thought it meant. So either it's nothing or I'll read about it in an article tomorrow. What I think is weird, though, is walls are too high for you to jump over, so you kind of, you know, and they're higher than a regular block, but when you step off the wall, I've noticed, oh, okay, I'm wrong. I thought when I came off of that thing, I actually went up instead of down. I don't know why I thought I seen that. My mistake. There's gonna be spawns in these places. um, uh, we really need Swift Sneak. Before I break my ankles. ahead and make sure these all have torches in them. This one's got 2. Not necessary. So we've actually gotten over halfway. And then we'll, once we get this up this bit, we'll take a look again. Just to double check that we're alright with this for our basic structure. And I mean, we do have backups of this world. I mean, push come to shove, if I really didn't want to go through the trouble of tearing this all apart, we could just switch over to the backup copy I made before stream. You guys should always back up your worlds constantly. I normally do it after I finish whatever, but I knew I didn't last time I was on, so. And you can tell if you forgot to make a backup copy based on the dates. And we can decide where at in these towers we want to put the guardians. That layer there doesn't have to be our floor. We could have all these things run a layer under. On top of that layer right there. If we wanted to. I mean, currently that's not the plan, but again, your suggestions and let me know in the comments below. And hey, if I think that it's a better solution than whatever we have or don't have for your suggestion, then I mean it'll definitely go under heavy advisement, and maybe even if it's something I can't necessarily do or that I don't think will work, doesn't mean I won't still even go as far as to try and compromise and work whatever in to some extent. Okay. so close. Oh, am I out of walls? I thought I had enough to get 3 layers in. No, I didn't make it back. Cut too quick. Yeah, I think this is actually gonna work out better than what I originally planned. Yeah, I do like the way that looks. And my ankles are hurting. Hurting really bad, y'all. Alright, so the question is, how high do we put these? Because everything's going to have a cap to it of some sorts once we get up there, which we'll decide on later. So it looks to me like this needs to go up at least 4 to 6 more blocks, at least. I mean, that could just be me. Let's, do I have scaffolding with me? I guess that's the question. New scaffolding. Why would I have scaffolding? 6. And I think we need to go more. More. I think this may be a good place. Or do we bring this above the water level and have our top off be, be much higher even? Right now, I mean, I'll let you guys decide. Let me know, and this is what we'll build up to for tonight. Like, we'll build it up to here. I mean, that feels right. And, I mean, it could go taller. It could definitely go a little taller. But again, this is just our base structure. This is no kind of exterior details or any of that kind of stuff at all. So I think for a foundation start, this is definitely good. Definitely feel like we're on the right track. It would be nice if we had a way to shortcut and convert our whole inventory at one time. Like in a way that you had to do on purpose. Like it couldn't have just been an accident. So you don't accidentally do it when you're not meaning to. But when you're doing bigger builds and you need a lot of a particular block cut, And that tower definitely should have had a torch on the top of it. Um, just to make sure nothing suicides down on us. Never gonna stick that. Never gonna stick that. I haven't really, never really gotten that good with the elytra, and that should be enough light. It's not on the top of the block, but it should be enough light. I should have had lights on top of. Oh, those have slabs on them. That's right, those have slabs on the top. Alright, so I think this is going to be a good time to take an intermission. I do have work in the morning, but we're going to try and rock out as much of this as we can. So, you know, a good little intermission, and then we'll just be back on it, you know. I'll see you guys in about 10 minutes. Alright, welcome back everybody. I've got some more coffee and I'm ready to go. And we'll just kind of do this number here. And we're just going to build these up. And if we have time, we'll come back and get the walls as well. But I think if we get the towers in, again, these towers can be, we can do something completely different for those. Those are inside the inside the base, so we're just trying to incorporate these spawn spots in and outside, you know, on the outer edges of our base, so that they still get, you know, get used. And this is what we've come up with. And I'm very happy with it. Again, don't hesitate to let me know if you have any different kind of ideas or some, you know, things you would change. And remember, before you go making the suggestions on the structure, you know, this is just the base structure. You know, there's no detailing to it yet or anything like that. Now, with that in mind, feel free to give me those detailing ideas that you have for the outside of the wall, you know, of the build, to help with the depth and bringing it to life and all that. I'm definitely interested in hearing all that as well. This is not the, normally on Sundays we're on Forever Bedrock. This project is not the reason why we're not there tonight. I actually thought I was going to be doing this on a different day than we actually are. There's other reasons that I'm not necessarily going to go into at the moment, but you guys all know that I've been having, well, if you've been around, you know I've been having tech issues and stuff. So this was a way for me to be able to stream and it be something that we need to do. We've got a lot to do on Forever Bedrock. And we should be back there Wednesday. We should have a stream Wednesday. I mean, honestly, if when the hurricane came through Florida, there were a lot of no, I'm definitely not leaving Forever Bedrock. Definitely not. When the hurricane came through Florida, in my area, we really just basically got a lot of rain. It was just like a bad rainstorm, pretty much. I know some places had it, you know, much, much worse. And, you know, and in places and areas around me, people were without power and stuff like that. I was lucky enough not to have those issues. On the other hand, because we didn't have those issues. Um, I was at work right through the storm and everything, and it was a very well. I mean, technically the storm passed my area like more in the middle of the night, I guess. Um, but it work was crazy, and I was exhausted, and that was just my first day of the week. However, because of the storm and the holiday and all these kind of things, I'm on a 6-day work week, so I do not have tomorrow off. Which is why we're not going to be able to just go until we're done with this thing. We're going to get as far as we can on it, and that'll have to be good enough for now. But I mean, even though I couldn't be on Forever Bedrock tonight as much as I would have liked to have, this is something that I would like to have done on stream last night. Yeah, on a Saturday, right? But it hasn't worked out that way. And an afternoon stream on my day off tomorrow can't happen since I don't get my day off tomorrow. So it kind of is what it is, and that's just how it is sometimes. But yeah, Wednesday we should definitely be back on Forever Bedrock. We've got a lot of stuff to do there in our spawn base. Hopefully, off camera, I can finish getting the base decorated and things like that right there, and we can focus on the docks and stuff that we wanted to put in there for our beach house. And there's just a lot of stuff that we want to do in that particular area, and we've been busy with group projects and things like that, and helping gather resources for other people's group projects, which, I mean, it's not like we've done a lot, but we have limited time to do what we do. So a contribution is a contribution nonetheless, even if it's not as much as we would like. I would love to be able to do a lot more. And Tuesday, ultra hardcore episode number 4, I think it is, will be out. And Mondays are normally like my, making sure I've got everything edited and ready to go kind of days. Obviously, I'm going to lose a lot of that time tomorrow. So I don't know if I'll actually be able to jump in and start working on the next Forever Bedrock episode or not. There's just a lot of things with that. So I thought I had ordered the new hard drive, but I don't know. I like put it in the cart or something, but I didn't actually order it. Like, I guess when I went to check out, I don't know what happened. To be honest, how that worked out like it did. So I do still now know that I need to reorder the hard drive, because I was like, I thought it was going to only take like a week to get here, and then I didn't get it, and then the storm came, and I'm like, well, it's still not here. How far did this thing get pushed back? So I was checking, and it was like still just sitting there in my cart. So, online shopping, right? But without having to run all over town and seeing who actually has it in stock, because a lot of places that I looked at had it available online, but not in store for whatever reason. And I mean, that might have changed now. I may be able to just go Tuesday to the store and pick one up. Who knows? Maybe that's what I should do. Hold. I believe I have a window on canceling the order. In the meantime, I do have some shorts lined up, and I am skimming through with whatever time I have that I can't be in game, and I get a little bit of time to skim through material to look for those shorts. I'm chipping away on that little by little here and there. Because, I mean, sometimes you can find a short as quick as it takes, quicker than you can actually get Minecraft loaded. So, just cutting it out and out of the video and processing it. I don't have to be standing right there for it to process. So chipping away on those little by little is not that bad. I don't have to think about it the same way I do trying to edit videos. Oh, I think I was about to go a little too high. Did I not put a torch on that one? Yeah, I did. But it just got another one. And face plant. There's also some other things that I want to try out on my channel that you'll know when it happens. I don't really think now's the time to go into detail with them, but if I decide to go for it, you will definitely know. And Starfield is, I'm not sure. I might put up a post about that. See if you guys would like to see a little bit of Starfield play. I haven't touched it yet. It's highly anticipated though. I know very little about it. But, like I said, it's highly anticipated, so I may do some streaming on that. But I've got a feeling if I do the live streams on that, that may be a Twitch thing, it may be a YouTube thing. I think I'll run a poll and see what people think. And if enough people are interested, I'll do it on YouTube. If not, then I'll head over on Twitch with it. And I can always upload copies of the live streams here for those who do want to watch it. Oh, you were a little bit bigger than I thought you were. I thought you were one of the little guys. It does take time to build these walls up, doesn't it? Or these towers. But yeah, my next Forever Bedrock episode, I really am not even sure what it's going to be about. It just kind of depends on what I can get done the next couple days. I would like to have that episode out Friday, but like I say, I haven't even had a chance to start recording it yet. On the other hand, I may spend Tuesday. I may have to finish editing Tuesday my Ultra Hardcore episode in order to get it out Tuesday afternoon. So we'll see. And I have been wanting to put together that shulker farm tutorial forever. We may go ahead and that may be Friday's video. If I am not able to get everything together for the Forever Bedrock episode, or Friday may be something entirely different. I'm not really sure. This is a very odd week, so yeah, it's been a very odd week, I guess technically. Yeah, we're coming to the end of it, or the beginning of it, depending on your point of view, I suppose. But yeah, so we'll see what I can do and what I'm going to be able to accomplish. Getting pretty close to 9 o'clock. I don't think we're gonna make it all the way around. We are definitely giving it a go, though. I mean, we're on side number 3. We're definitely not getting to the walls. Whoa, my elytra did not engage. I thought it did, but it didn't. That was another rough landing on the ankles. There's definitely a lot of slime here. We're gonna wanna, whatever we do, we're gonna wanna try and cut out any of these slime spawns. Well, I guess we've only got maybe one slime chunk that actually is inside the base. Oh, we actually ran out of resources here. Oh, I didn't even try to engage the elytra. It's horrible. Oh, cobblestone. It's not what we were after. It's not what we were after at all. Cobble deep slate. That's more like it. I'm never gonna stick that landing to get back up there. I'm gonna give it a go, but I am not gonna stick that landing, I don't believe. I'll be just as surprised as you if I do. Oh. Yeah. Nope. Not happening. Oh, I thought I was hearing something. I am hearing a phantom. Has it been that long since we slept? I didn't think it had been that long. And it looks like this is going to be our last tower that we're going to be able to have time for. At least tonight. Looks like we got one more up. Oh, right into the wall. And into that wall. And into that wall. I mean, why stop? We're on a roll. Oh. He actually came down after me now, huh? Imagine that. Let's, without dying, go ahead and sleep this night away. I mean, looking at it from this angle, I think maybe we should or could take those up a little bit higher even. Let me know what you guys think. And, you know, let's get this helmet off so we can see eye to eye here. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in for tonight's stream. And as of, you know, stream time tonight, we were at 173 subscribers. Thank each and every one of you for that. And we're on the road to 500. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, you can help out huge with that just by hitting that subscribe button and ringing that bell so you get notifications and you won't miss any of the episodes for any of our series. Also, you can share it with your friends. If you know anyone that you think would enjoy what we've got going on here, let them know about us. Let them get in there and get that subscribe button going and giving these videos these thumbs up. Communication in the comments actually helps a lot with reaching new people who might enjoy the content that we got going on here. So, you know, I try to keep that as active as possible. I try to respond to everybody, so if you've got something to say about the channel, about the episode, about the series, whatever, let me know, and, you know, I'll be happy to hear from you. Again, a big thank you to each and every one of you, and I will see you all in the next episode.